because they got freaking tomatoes and not an animal.
No, we didn't need scissors.
Okay, so here's what you're going to do. With your T-pins, you should have 2 of these. You're going, not yet, wait till I tell you to. I'm going to show you what mine looks like before you do anything. You're going to put a T-pin in the top of the tomato and the bottom of the tomato, so the superior end and the inferior end of the tomato. I think I said potato, I didn't mean that. So this is the wrong way to do it, and then I'll show you the right way. But you should have it so secure that you can tilt your dissecting tray and see it. So do you see how it's wrong? You don't see what's wrong about this?
It's not the front, the top.
Yeah, it's not in the top and bottom. So the direction matters with these T-pins. So this is the right way to do it. Hang on. The other thing you don't want to do is put your pins too close. So you want them as close to the top and bottom as you can get on this because you want to give yourself enough room to open it up and see the inside.
Wait, can you bring it around?
And it does need to be secure enough that you can tilt your dissection tray and it won't fall out.
So where's the bottom? This is the top.
This is the top, this is the bottom.
So I just put it on.
Yeah.
The stem, I guess I should have. One by the stem and one by the bottom.
Hope I did that right.
Oh,
It
no.
fell, so I guess
You
not.
can work around it.
Like a spear bit.
That stuff is good. I need a sharp one.
That's where the
Oh
stem
my
is.
gosh. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the bottom ones.
The stem would be right here on mine.
Okay.
So what you will do, is it okay if you turn this, is put one up here by the stem and one down there on the end.
So that one is.
Okay,
This
it
one
looks
is
like,
not sharp at all. I think I need to go back.
yeah, it looks like it's pinned, but not really.
Okay. I'm gonna assume you all have your tomato pins.
It looks
here.
like it's pinned, but not really.
Where you put the pins matters, because if you do it incorrectly on an animal, it could stop you from getting to the organ system that you're trying to get to. So the next thing you're gonna do, be careful, but pick up your scalpel.
Alright, I think you pinned it down.
You're gonna make something called an eye incision, which is a controlled cut. What you don't wanna do is rip anything, right? When you're dissecting, you don't wanna rip things because you're not gonna be able to see. So an eye cut looks like this. And these should open like flaps. So first, just make the incision, don't pull anything back yet, and then come up here so that you can see how I do it. And Jimmy is right here.
So we're just gonna make it on.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. As long as your pins are in the right spot, that's all that matters. Okay, and then everybody come up here so I can show you the next step.
Wait, did we cut it yet?
Okay,
No,
just
you don't.
please.
Come up here.
Do we have to cut first? Or?
Do we do the eye? Everybody come up here. Oh.
Okay.
It's okay if you're not done yet.
If you're like 3 or
So what
4,
we're trying to do
if I
when we
already told you
dissect
this,
things, we want to pull back layer by
like
layer.
5
If you go
and
in too
learning
deep,
about
you're going to pull
tomatoes,
out the rib
well, you
cage
can-
and
you can
the
watch this
muscle and
video
the
and see
fat
what's
and the skin,
inside.
and we're trying to not do that, right? One layer at a time. So you make your first incision. I'm a lefty, so you're going to be doing this backwards. That was a dad joke, Riley.
Hands.
So this is my eye incision. Then you grab a corner, and the next step is to start peeling back the skin. So you want these layers to be as thin as possible, but you basically pull on it with the forceps, and then you scrape that in between layer.
What happens if we pull
So the idea is that you don't do that, and you don't want to rip it either. But if you can see, I even ripped the skin a little bit, but I didn't mean to. So you should go down far enough on this that you can open this like a flap. Does everybody understand? And then you do that on both sides. So maybe you do
Yeah,
one side and your lock her on the other side. This layer is so thin that you can see the light on the other side of it. That's what you should do. Why wouldn't you want to rip things when you're dissecting? Why don't you want to rip? Why is it important to make a controlled cut? Someone explain it to me. Or just guess. Why is it important to make a controlled cut? Oh, that's a good point, Riley. Or Hunter, I didn't think about that.
I feel like you're
So you
drawing
don't pull
an
that
H
whole thing
on.
back.
I think it's supposed to be an eye.
Yeah.
Start on a corner.
Okay. Then we have to like.
Looks good, Haley, but I would go probably a little bit more to the side there.
You're an H.
That is a beautiful layer. It looks so, but I would use my, this is a dissecting probe. I would use the scalpel to cut the layers. Oh, that's really thin, guys.
How far back can you feel it?
We want it to stay open as a flap, so keep going.
I think you have to like.
Okay.
You're literally breaking skin.
So you're using a dissecting probe to cut, I would use the scalpel to cut. It's like Grey's Anatomy in here.
Do we like need to cut it off?
It just needs to go back far enough that that layer stays open.
How far do we peel it back?
You peel back the layers until the whole thing stays open. Like your flaps should fall out on their own.
I guess I need to cut it off.
Your eye incision happens on almost every dissection. Can anybody tell me why this is the most important incision that you make?
If you go too deep,
And if you go too deep, you can't go back, first of all. And also, this is your window into the rest of the organ systems in that animal. This is your window. If you have a
Okay, it's
messy
very
window, you're not going to be able to see.
juicy.
Okay.
No, it needs to stay open on its own.
Do you want to do the
It's a
other
very
side?
good layer.
Sure.
So what you do